Greetings, welcome to my channel. I'm JP.WATKINS, and this is just going to be a follow-up on the last video that I put out. So I got some special mentions that I like to mention. First, I like to send a shout out to my old homeboy, Lito. He really gave me some good feedback on the channel on how I can improve the quality and give people a means to follow up on some of the things I was saying. So I'm currently in the process of learning some basic uh, video editing software. So I want to thank him for that, for taking the time to actually listen and really provide some useful feedback. And also, in the spirit of feedback, I'm back at my fearless bosses. So I want to send a shout out to Vanessa again. Thank you for taking the time to recognize the value that I bring to the group. I really appreciate that. But I also want to speak to two other fearless bosses. One of them will be Cheryl Lau, and she has a Quarter Life Project. So I'll leave a link down up under my channel. So if you want to check her out, she talks about developing, a side business while you're pursuing other things, and she can tell you a little bit more about the quarter life, but helping you to really have a purpose-driven life. Like she said, the expression that she like, show up for your life. And I told her I would borrow that from her. So yeah, but she's provided some good insight for me as well, and also JP. Now I don't know how to pronounce your last name, JP, so you have to forgive me. But also JP, who watched one of my videos, encouraged me to get my message out, encouraged me to lay out 10 topics that I wanted to talk about, and also offered his services for me to help coach me through and help me kind of get past those blind spots. And one of the things that he really has been instrumental in is helping me to get out there. So like, you got a 30-day plan. Hey, I want you to be doing this in 30 days. So I like having an accountability partner, and I like somebody, he has a background in coaching. He's been a lot more successful than I have up to this point, and I'm looking forward to growing with him, to learning with him. And I just want to thank the fearless bosses in general, but those two fearless bosses in particular. So I'm definitely looking forward to growing and showing. So now that I got those honorable mentions out the way, for the rest of anybody else that's showing up here, the big thing that I've been working on is narrowing down. How do I help people? Who do I help? Because I felt like, well, my message, it can land on so many people. So the things that I've been really narrowing it down to at this point is, being someone who helps doubtful entrepreneurs or depressed small business owners. Somewhere in that pocket, I'm still tweaking it. So, really helping people that have very similar interests. Like, I'm definitely interested in being a digital nomad. And to reference that, digital nomad is somebody who can make a living off the laptop and a wireless internet connection. So I want somebody that's got that kind of entrepreneur spirit, but also people that struggle with depression, self-doubt. And this is in part, and I'll give this credit to JP, because when he was talking about some of the questions, what's the top 3 things you really want to work on? Well, and most importantly, is my health. I want to continue to stay on the journey of slimming down and being healthy and stuff like that. Like I said, my number 1 goal for this year is to reverse my type 2 diabetes. So that's the big thing. And then my second big goal for this year is to break away from wage work, breaking away from the drudgery of having to apply for these jobs and, often being overqualified and this, that. I really want to be able to, if nothing else, be self-employed and, what's the word I'm looking for? Abundantly self-employed, so I can make an impact and an income. So that's the space that you guys and your feedback has helped me. So I'm definitely a lot narrow, Because what you guys helped me understand was this. Like when you use a fishing net, when you put that net out there, those different holes got to be reasonably small, right? So when that way, when you got out there, the fish get caught in the net. So the fish that if you're trying to catch salmon, it's going to require smaller holes than if you're trying to catch, say, tuna, bigger fish, right? But what happens when you try to serve too many people in your pocket? What happens when you have big holes like this? Well, if you're trying to get salmon, what's going to happen? They're going to swim right through. All kind of, fish, they're just going to swim right through because we got too many bigger holes. So we can't really capture our audience. So this is what you guys really helped me do. So it's helping me tie down. And in the meantime, it doesn't mean that I can only help entrepreneurs that are struggling with doubt and depression. Doesn't mean that I can only serve these people. But in terms of how are people going to find us on our virtual real estate, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, what's the buzzwords? If you say, hey, I help everyone, then people are like, well, can you really address my pain point? So yes, we can help people in general be motivated. We can help people in general through different sticking points. We can share our personal experience and stuff like that. But so if you're challenging, if you're in that similar space where you want to do something and you may have to, hey, work your 9 to 5 to make a living, but to use your 5 to 9 to make your dreams come true. And even though Cheryl Lau, she's aimed at a younger audience, hey, if your circumstance fit that, hey, I'm working and I want to lead a purpose-driven life and I'm going to need to have a side hustle, or I want to start my business on the side, hey, that's a resource. Go there. See, the thing that I also encourage us to do, especially when we're in this space of finding ourselves and really figuring out how to leap, how to get from wanting to actually doing, how to become executors, because that's the challenge. Because what I'm learning is opportunity can be sometimes as abundant as it is, it can be the enemy because it can paralyze you because you're looking over here, and you just become overwhelmed. So this is one of the things that I'm really becoming very, very mindful of. And as somebody who's aspiring to be able to be a full-time coach, a full-time public speaker, I really understand that this is what coaches and mentors, and this is where people who have that lived experience, that's the advantage. That's the time and frustration that they can save you, right? So like I said, I just wanted to run it back. But in the meantime, whatever that point is, whatever clarity you're looking for, if you can find an example, whatever it is, if you're going through depression, find a useful example that's similar. We're all unique. We like snowflakes. We're unique. So we ain't going to find nobody with our exact situation. So try to find somebody similar and work through it. And if it's somebody locally, personally, that you can reach out to, reach out. Chance management 101. You got to remember, that's probably one of the key things that you will always hear me say. A small chance is better than no chance. And a lot of us, we are afraid of taking a chance. We're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of being criticized. If you start your YouTube channel like myself, you're afraid of being hated on, or you're afraid of being, people saying nasty and mean things. Guess what? If you do something, somebody gonna criticize you. And guess what? If you do nothing, somebody gonna criticize you. So let's not be prisoners of what somebody will say, might say, or do say. So what? Go for it anyway. Well, that's my time for today. Stay blessed. Stay focused.